Welcome back to another video, everyone. It's Electrified 90s. In this video about the quest where you are celebrating with Dandelion, Shani and a guest of your choosing. In this video I decided to choose Zoltan. However, I'm going to ignore that part of the quest and I'm going to concentrate on some secrets that are revealed, or bits about Geralt's past which are revealed by Dandelion. So what I want to talk about is, I'm going to talk about them as and when they come up during the conversation with Dandelion. So let's start off.
Geralt? I'll be damned. For a second there I thought I was seeing a ghost.
No, I'm no ghost.
Am I losing my mind? Is this a joke? Shani?
And it's no joke.
But how? I saw it myself.
What did you see, Dandelion?
I saw her tell them to put you on a boat. And there was a unicorn, and Milva, Cahir, and Angulem, and Yarpen, and Zoltan. We all witnessed it.
Okay, so there's some names that are dropped in this part of the conversation. So you've got Milva, Cahir, Angulem, Yarpen, and Zoltan. So Zoltan we've already met in this game. Yarpen is a dwarf, which if any of you've watched the Netflix series, is another dwarf that Geralt meets when he goes to do the quest with the golden dragon, which is also in the books. Milva is the archer which you come across in the books. So Milva, Cahir, Angulem, Geralt, Dandelion are all part of a group who, in the Baptism of Fire book of the Witcher series, they are helping Geralt, although Geralt doesn't really want that help, and does his best to try and push everyone away in those in that book, and also the Tower of the Swallow book, where he is trying to find Ciri because he's had some dreams about her being in trouble, and there's a lot of issues where supposedly she is going to be wedding Emir var Emrys of the Emperor of Nilfgaard, which isn't actually quite true because there is an imposter, which the Emperor knows as soon as he meets her. So sorry about the spoilers if you've not read or listened to the books. However, it does become quite clearly evident during the books that he's got an imposter, and Emir knows from the beginning that that girl isn't Ciri. You find out towards the end of the books how he knows that that girl isn't Ciri, apart from the fact that the hair that he has for Ciri doesn't match this person's hair. Right, now back onto what we were talking about. So they are part of the group where Geralt is trying to locate Ciri and help her with her, I suppose, misfortune or the danger that his dreams are telling her that she's in. So that's how they come about.
I lost my memory, but I want to know why everyone's so surprised to see me alive. Tell me everything, step by step.
5 years ago, we were sitting in a tavern with friends, eating escargot, drinking vodka. A bloodthirsty mob attacked the non-human district. You went out into the street to scare them off, and then...
What?
Someone stabbed you in the stomach with a pitchfork. A fatal wound. There was nothing we could do.
Are you telling me everything?
We were all there.
All meaning who?
You really don't remember a thing. Your loved ones. Your friends.
Sounds a bit like a ballad.
It's the truth and nothing but. Geralt, forgive me. I still can't believe you're here.
Listen, Dandelion, I don't have proof because that's impossible. I don't remember. I'm afraid some things can't be explained. Let's sit down, have a drink like old friends. Time will tell who I am.
You're right. We've been through too much together. I'd know.
Okay, so again, Dandelion's quite surprised that Geralt is alive. So by this point, It's gone through most of the books, whereby Geralt who has had a few scares with death now by this point, but they all saw him die in front of their eyes, although he didn't quite die, and once again he was sort of semi-brought back to life, away from everyone, and no one knew, but as a result of that he lost his memory, so he's currently got amnesia.
I've been thinking and I have a question.
Don't hold back, Dandelion. It doesn't suit you.
Let's imagine your next contract is a vampire. What would you do?
Okay, so this question is in relation to Regis, who Dandelion will name drop shortly. Again, part of that same company that was mentioned earlier with Milva, Cahir, Dandelion. So they were all part of the same company, and Regis was a higher vampire who doesn't drink blood. He vowed never to drink blood again. So it's another test from Dandelion to find out how much he remembers or whether it's actually him.
You said we've been through a lot together, so you should know.
Ha! What if I said you'd reach a deal with this vampire?
Vampires are born from black magic, evil by nature. Negotiation usually ends with one of the parties losing a lot of blood, and it's rarely the vampire.
And what if the vampire doesn't care to drink blood?
They inherently drink blood, but I think you have something else in mind.
Let me show you what drinking blood means to a vampire.
Dandelion.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Strong, but good.
You were about to enlighten me.
I just did that with that last shot. Listen to a man who's lived a little and not lost his memory. Higher vampires treat blood like we treat...
Ooh, someone's coming.
Zoltan Chive, miss. It's been a while, Dandelion. Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings.
Hey, Zoltan!
I've a hankering for a good booze.
It's coming.
Pour around, Geralt.
Okay, so Dandelion's again talking about Regis, the higher vampire, who is Geralt's friend, as they journey together to try and help Ciri. And Dandelion's again trying to re-jog Geralt's memory, trying to see how much he does remember about higher vampires, as this particular vampire isn't really a hazard or a monster to humans.
So, as I was saying, unlike the lesser ones, higher vampires don't need blood, human or otherwise. Blood, my dear monster slayer, is like booze to them.
Where'd you learn this?
By the spider's hairy balls, I know.
Am I the only one who's confused?
No, I don't get it either. Dandelion, what's your point?
Geralt, you had a true friend who was a vampire.
Did I also have a friend who was a dragon?
Actually, you did, so the joke's on you. In any case, this vampire's name was Regis. Zoltan can back me up.
He was your friend and could pull red-hot horseshoes from the hearth without burning his bare hands.
What happened to this Regis?
Emil Regis Rohalak Tertsif Godfroy died fighting by your side, Geralt. Let's drink to him and others who have fallen.
Let's drink.
Caleb Stratton.
Rusty!
Okay, so going back to that part that Dandelion was talking about with the dragon, that is 3 jackdaws of Villentretenmerth, who, if anyone's again watched the Witcher series on Netflix, or if you've read the book, that is the dragon who is protecting the egg where the other dragon died, and basically everyone's trying to get the baby dragon or the scales, and Geralt helps protect the golden dragon. So thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I hope that was very insightful and informative for those who needed to sort of match up some of the bits that are in the Witcher game, and maybe you haven't read the books and you're thinking, oh, there's some names here that I don't really recognise. I hope that's helped you sort of recognise some of those names and put 2 and 2 together. and help you along your way. But I do encourage you to read the books or listen to the books on Audible, as they really do help fill in a lot of the gaps, because a lot of the story isn't in any of the games. So thank you very much for watching.